Thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Today I wanted to share some information with you that I got from the Inspector General's Office of the Department of Veterans Affairs. And really it's regarding two major programs, monetary programs, Veterans Affairs benefits. They're not new benefits from the VA, but they are benefits that we've all utilized in one way or another or could potentially be obtaining. And that is your compensation for disabilities and pension from the VA. And a little side note, I really hate that they call it pension because it's very deceiving. So for those that don't know, VA pension is not some sort of retirement that you're getting from the VA or military retirement. VA pension is actually a safety net program for wartime veterans. Not that you served in a war, but that you served during a war period. There's different criteria that you need to meet, but it is a safety net benefit, a veteran's benefit that might be new to you hearing about it, but it's been around for a very long time. This benefit will basically bring you up to the poverty level. So really it's for low and no income veterans. Again, wartime period. And essentially what it does is it bumps you up to the federal poverty level, depending on your circumstances. Are you a single veteran? Are you married? Are you married with 17 kids? That type of stuff, and it'll adjust the dollar figure accordingly. So if your situation, married and kids, whatever, takes you to, let's say, a $35,000 a year situation as far as the poverty level set by Congress is, then let's say, for example, you make $20,000 a year coming in from wherever. Let's say that it's SSDI. So there's different qualifiers. SSDI is actually one of the qualifiers. So if you're a wartime veteran receiving SSDI, and let's say that you're getting $20,000 a year from that, then what will happen would be, in this example, if $35,000, we'll say, is the poverty level for your circumstances, then it will pay you out $15,000 a year to bring you up to the poverty level. Now, whatever that breaks down to per month, right? So what would that be? About maybe $1,400 or something, right? So on a monthly basis. So I guess it's less than that, but you get my point. So what you're looking at is, again, pension. VA pension is that safety net to bring you to the poverty level. Now, I get it. Look, in many parts of the U.S., poverty level that's set by Congress doesn't get you very far. There's other parts in the nation where maybe you could survive. Everybody's situation's different, right? So just wanted to clear the air on the pension piece. So back to this article, it involves pension, VA pension, which is that monetary benefit, and it also is regarding our VA compensation for disabilities. And as we all know, compensation is a monetary benefit, not taxed, and unless you're unemployable, receiving TDIU from the VA, you can still earn money and be able to move about your life and how you want to work and all that good stuff. So with that, let's jump into it. This is a report summary, again, from the Department of Veterans Affairs, Office of the Inspector General. The title of this report summary is Compensation and Pension Benefits Claims Backlog. And the report number, and I'll put it all in the description. So the report number is 23-01362-130. Not sure, if that really is going to mean anything to anybody, but just so you have it. Issue date is 6/8, so that's actually yesterday is when this came out. And the VA office that would fall under would be the VBA, right? So you have the VA's, the three-headed monster. So VHA, healthcare, VBA, Veterans Benefits Administration, then you got cemeteries. So Veterans Benefits Administration, report author, Office of Audits and Evaluations, report type, issue statement, release type, unrestricted, summary. Here's the summary. All right. The Veterans Benefits Administration, or VBA, compensation programs provide tax-free monthly payments to veterans for the effects of disabilities caused by diseases, events, or injuries incurred or aggravated during active military service. VBA, Veterans Benefits Administration, also has a pension program designed to provide supplemental income to eligible wartime veterans and their survivors with financial need. So that's a good point that I didn't cover at the beginning with regard to pension. Survivors of veterans who've passed away who are in a low or no income situation could potentially file for VA pension as well. So moving on. In response to the backlog of claims for compensation and pension programs, Congress directed the Office of Inspector General to, and they got a few bullet points here. One is to report the status of compensation and pension benefits claims backlog, review the causes of the VA's backlog, and analyze how an initiative to digitally scan all paper-based military personnel files has helped address and resolve this backlog. Beginning in fiscal year, fiscal year 2020. Moving my screen here so I could read it a little bit better for you. All right. Beginning in fiscal year 2020, VBA experienced an increased backlog due to pauses in pension medical exams to establish disabilities and levels of impairment from COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, because the implementation of the PACT Act in 2022, VBA, the Veterans Benefits Administration, anticipates a further increase in the claims backlog during fiscal year 2023, which is what we're in. VBA developed a multi-level action plan to address the anticipated increase in backlog hiring, and that includes hiring, technology, proactive scanning, and the initiative to digitally scan all personnel files that appears to be working well. So with that, just wanted to share this report summary with you from the Office of Inspector General for the Department of Veterans Affairs regarding the compensation and pension benefits claims backlog. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.